Richmond, good morning to you, Charlotte.
Good morning, Steve.
Richmond, good morning to you, Charlotte.
Good morning, Stephen.
Thank you so
Good.
much. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you hear me
Oh,
okay?
I can hear you, Stephen. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, well, thank you for being with us. Now, for people who may be hearing about your organization for the very first time, just explain to us what your organization does.
So Baobab Black Seniors Care Society supports Black seniors in British Columbia to age with dignity, identity, and community. What we do is we work with and for older Black adults who are often facing isolation and barriers in social and health services, especially when the system was not designed with their lived experience in mind. So what we do is create the culturally safe space where Black seniors can connect, be heard, and access support that actually respects them or respect who they are or where they are coming from. So we bring Black seniors or Black elders and their families together through community gatherings. We provide navigation and advocacy support and work alongside with these wise seniors to make sure that their realities will be reflected. Hopefully, this is the plan in the policies and the systems that is meant to save them.
And how do you make sure that is happening?
So since we're just a grassroots startup, we officially registered January this year, but we have been in operation in our own capacity, just, Black women, Black community, just whenever we heard a senior in need, we'll just, connect and jump on the wagon and do whatever we needed to do until somebody said to us, why don't you start this? The government can actually work with you and actually be more impactful and reach greater numbers. So still we're grassroots and we want to get ourselves known out there. And to reach as many Black seniors as we can so that when the government sees what we are doing, hopefully we'll be able to sit at the tables and discuss what their stories really are. We do have stories, but they're still not yet edited or documented. Yes.
And so tell me how you recognize the need for an organization like this.
Okay, so we don't work independently. We have other organizations, especially BIPOC communities or societies that we connect with, and because though we are based in Richmond. Okay, so we don't work really are. We do have stories, but they're still not yet edited or documented. Yes.
And so tell me how you recognize the need for an organization like this.
Okay, so we don't work independently. We have other organizations, especially BIPOC communities or societies that we connect with, and because though we are based in Richmond, we have, because I used to be very active in volunteering with many organizations. And through some of the works that I was doing behind those scenes, that's when I saw that elders were never represented, although I was doing most of that work behind the scenes. So this is where word of mouth comes in. And because we are such a close-knit Black community, we have reached the Caribbean community, we've reached the African community, South America. So it's whoever identifies as Black. As you know, Black is not monolith. They always shoot a text, an email to say, hey, this is what's happening in our community with this senior. Can you help? So that's how we are right now getting ourselves known out there.
So you do that on an individual basis then?
Yes, and community too. We do work with the community, I must say. And we also on social media. We are working with we have younger directors in our team, so they are actually quite active also on social media, Instagram and all that. So we are trying to reach as many communities as we can, and we're hopeful that 2026 we'll be able to reach the numbers that we think are in BC as a whole.
And Charlotte, the phrase culturally safe care comes up a lot in your work. What does that actually look like in practice and for seniors and their families?
So when we are talking about culturally safe care, we are talking about how care feels to the person receiving it, not just how it's delivered. So in practice, culturally safe care means for our Black seniors and their families, the system walks with or walk into like they walk into a space where they feel respected, believed and understood without having to over-explain or having to defend who they are. So it means in their life history, like culture comes in, faith comes in, language, experiences actually with racism is also acknowledged rather than minimized or ignored. So this is what our seniors feel. But for us as Baobab, culturally, safe care also means community. Okay, we create space where seniors see themselves reflected, where shared history and identity are understood, and where they feel they belong. So when care is culturally safe, seniors, we found that they are more likely to seek help and then also stay engaged and experience better, health and well-being. So that is why this matters so deeply in our work.
And what has Baobab been doing over the holidays then? What kinds of events have you put together?
Okay, so for December, we did have some, because our seniors are more active in summer. So December, we just thought, let's have dinner for them and just appreciate them for, honor them. Because this is what we do as a people, right? Not just Black centric. Honor our seniors and acknowledge, what they have done for us. So it was just going to be dinner. And then one of our young directors was like, the Soweto Gospel Choir are coming, and I think this will be very appropriate for such for our seniors once they have had dinner. So we did that, and I mean the turnout of the whole event was just. For our seniors, it was so fulfilling for me and my team. We saw the joy, they could connect with the songs. And even though there was language barrier, but music speaks to the soul. And because they were singing apartheid song and the slavery songs and just acknowledging them and realizing that what they did, we don't forget as the younger generation, and appreciating how far they've come from. So I saw tears. I saw some of them lifting their hands, and it was just a beautiful thing to witness. So yeah, that's what we did this December actually for Black seniors.
That is just wonderful, having the Soweto Gospel Choir.
Yes,
Wow.
And thank to the sponsors also. They gave us a discount to 20 seniors, but we ended up getting about 35 of them turning up.
Oh, that's so great.
Yes.
Charlotte, if anybody is listening or watching and they know of Black seniors who are, in need of care or support or, just some friendship, how can they reach you?
Okay, so we can be reached on, for those that can phone us on 236-785-8087. I'll repeat that. It's 236-785-8087. So that's our work phone. We operate from 9 to 4:30. And then we're also reachable on our info email, info@baobabseniorscare.ca. And we are also on social media. If you go on Instagram, we are there. We are also trying to go on YouTube, not yet, but we are in the process. And also we do have a Facebook for the seniors, because we know seniors love Facebook as well.
All right. And when people are spelling Baobab, that is Baobab, correct?
That is correct. It's a tree. Yes.
Yes. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that Baobab if you are looking that up. Yes. Charlotte, congratulations on all the work you've done. And you've done it in such a short period of time. I mean, coming together, this is just the end of your very first year now.
Yes, it is actually. I think the work was done behind the scenes. That's why now it seems like it's going fast, because we built and because I was volunteering in almost of these communities, they know me and my team, and the trust is there. That's how it looks like it's going fast, I think.
Charlotte, well, congratulations on all of it. Thank you so much for taking the time with us today, and a very happy New Year to you.
You too, Stephen. Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That is Charlet Muskwe, a registered nurse and the founder and executive director of Baobab Black Seniors Care Society. And as Charlet said, if you'd like to get a hold of them, 236-785-8087, 236-785-8087. It's 13 minutes before 7.